Razaban here for FightHype.com. With me on the phone, world title challenger Eric Molina. Eric, how's it going?
I'm good. Just got out of work right now. Headed down to the gym, get some work in.
About to say it's been a long time since obviously we've caught up. Last time I actually saw you was when you were out here fighting anti-Joshua. You've had two fights since. Obviously your comeback fight, and then you lost to Dominic Brazil. But generally, how's life? What's going on?
Man, I can't complain. I've been in some big fights, and I'm just one of those guys that I just got to go to work, man. When I sat around a year, and I just trained and was in the gym and put everything in a boxing, man. But I got to work. I got to get up. I need structure in my life. So I own my boxing gym, and I'm a teacher. I'm a 6-year teacher, and I'm still training every day. So, you know, I put in a lot of hours, but I love it, man. I love working every day, and I love what I do.
I remember when you were here in the UK and we spoke about your obviously teaching in a school and how you committed to the sport of boxing and training hard and in camp. I've noticed from your Instagram you've obviously opened up your new gym, and the classes are slowly filling up as well, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. We bringing in a different style of training down here, and the people are loving it, man. I got a really nice. It's a upscale type of boxing facility. We got a lot of different things to work strength and conditioning, and I'm bringing my style of training and things that I've done to the people, and we've gotten a really good response out from the area here. So I'm blessed, man. I can't complain.
In terms of your boxing career, what is happening? I know you were last out. I believe it was November last year.
Yeah, man. You know what? I had went into that fight. It was a tough fight, Dominic Brazil. And there's several things about that fight that not too many people know about. I took that fight on 2 weeks' notice.
Wow.
And I go fight this guy Brazil. The people that actually saw the fight, there's only bits and pieces online. The people that actually seen the fight can tell you I was winning that fight. It got stopped in the 9th round. And I could honestly say, people that know me, they know that I speak the truth. They know that I try and leave my opinions off the table. I'm a straight shooter. Dominic Brazil is a slow puncher. You can see his punches. I fought the best in the world. You can see anything that he's slow. He's not lethargic. He doesn't bring much. And I was able to stick and move off him, and I was effective doing it. I did get tired there going into the 5th, 6th round, but one of the things that he did, he made adjustment. He was throwing some really strong elbows, and he landed about 3 or 4 elbows. The one that really put me out was a real strong elbow to the back of my head. So I had actually went down because of that elbow. And I couldn't recover between the 8th and the 9th round. But I mean, the guy didn't really bring much. I could break down every fighter I've been in the ring with, and I could give you a 100% breakdown of them. Dominic Brazil is slow. He does not punch. He does not bring nothing that I haven't seen, much less all his punches. And I felt like, really, honestly, if they gave me 2 more weeks and gave me 4 weeks, I could have beat him.
Wow.
I could have won that fight. So, but it is what it is, man. You know, I go take these fights. I fight tough fights. You know, he's a big heavyweight. He's a tall guy. So it is what it is. And you know, I win. We put our rounds in, and you know, life goes on. The sun came up the next day.
Absolutely. When do you plan to come on? Kind of get out next? Plan or?
I'm trying to make some adjustments again, man. I'm trying to make a couple of adjustments. It's the only thing I've done in my career is make some adjustments and fix some things and come back, and I know that I can do those things and make some adjustments. And I've been getting calls to maybe possibly go back to Poland. I got a possible fight maybe brewing up here, back in Texas. You know, I'm hearing that Chris Arreola doesn't want to retire, and that he's got something to pick with me. So I mean, it doesn't really matter. And Andy Reid's fight, you know, there's several. They've thrown my name out to several of these fights. So to me, I've been in with the best, so to me, it doesn't really matter. It's just a matter of clearing my schedule and making sure I could prepare.
Eric, obviously being in the heavyweight division, it's a booming division at the moment. Obviously, I think it'd be fair to say that obviously the UK market at the moment with the heavyweight division is massive. Obviously, led by Anthony Joshua. You obviously, when you were here, is it fair to say that was kind of the biggest fight you were involved in terms of build up an actual fight with Anthony Joshua?
I think that fight mentally was a very dark fight for me. One, just flying to London, on a short training camp. That was one of the biggest things I learned in that fight. I did fly to Poland, but I had 80-day training camp. When you're fighting the best in the world, and you go take that fight on 35 days, and you're taking 3 trips to across the world, it wears the hell out of you. So I'm not saying that that's why I lost. I'm just saying that that jet lag really, as you get older, it just really piles up on you. But Joshua is just phenomenal. His punches are crisp. They're very fluid. They're very smooth. It's definitely not somebody you want to go in flat with. So it is what it is. He's a strong guy, and he wins the fight. And I've lost to the best, and that's all I can say about that.
Obviously, as boxing fans, what we want to see, one champion in the division. I think we have, 4 or 5 different governing bodies that exist. It looks like potentially the middleweight is getting close to having that one champion. We know Terence Crawford did it at his weight before moving up to welterweight. Anthony Joshua's in with Joseph Parker March 31st here in Cardiff. What do you make of Joseph Parker, and how do you kind of, when you put that fight together, what do you think? Who comes on top?
I think that Anthony Joshua should be all right in this fight. I think he brings size, he brings strength, and I think that might be a little bit too much for Joseph Parker. He's going to have to definitely move around and box and work some underneath angles and move around the ring. But I just think Anthony Joshua's size and strength is going to be too much for Joseph Parker. This is just my opinion. I think that if Joseph Parker can bring some conditioning and move all 12 rounds, he could definitely make it an interesting fight, and he can maybe squeak out a decision if he boxes well.
Do you think Joseph could learn anything from Takam's performance with Joshua back in November?
I think Joseph. I think that Anthony. Or you asked me if Joshua learned anything?
No. Do you think Joseph Parker can pick up anything from the Takam's performance against Joshua?
Yeah, definitely. I think that he's going to be able to go in and out. I think if I could break down Joshua, and I could tell you why he gave me so many problems. People see the fight from the outside; they don't realize his styles make fights. One thing that Anthony Joshua does extremely well is he comes off with combinations in a very smooth fashion. And you see big heavyweights that 95% of the heavyweights out there, that they're not very smooth. We like to throw big punches. We're able to telegraph our punches through our shoulder movements, through our facial expressions, through our body language. And Joshua doesn't do that. He comes out, he'll sit down on his toes, and he'll throw 4, 5, and 6 on you without giving the fact away that he's going to 6. And that, to me, one of my biggest strengths, that I'm able to pick those shots off and see them coming. Well, Joshua, I wasn't able to do that, and it threw me off from the get-go. So, he's going to bring that to Joseph Parker, that smooth boxing style, and it's just how he deals with it.